Leftovers podcast number 23, I think 23.
2-3.
Yes, 2-3. That's the
That's
way.
an interesting-
Technically. Gotcha. No problem. And so we're gonna get it started. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, like always. We got a bunch of cool stuff to talk today. We're just kind of spitting off the dome with everything, and leave comments like we said. And if you guys want to see more of these videos and whatnot, make sure you show some support, however way that is. Look at all our other socials. Click that notification ring thingy so that you can see all of our stuff when it pops up. Got Pokemon videos and all the cool stuff. And these two, Travis and Tyler, are probably gonna be doing some weird stuff. Let us know if you want to see Travis.
Yeah, some weird
That's
stuff.
fair.
Let us know. Let us know if you want to see some.
Yeah, that was a great way to phrase
some
that.
action. Okay. So,
Whoa.
Keep your hands
Hey,
off the table,
keep
Josh.
it family friendly, all
But
right?
on a real note, Travis is going to be doing power washing. Maybe.
Wait, is that an
Let us know if you want to do. Let us know if you
You
want to see
actually-
Travis power wash.
I mean, no, probably not going to be doing that.
Why not?
Well, but me and Kat have been making some other videos.
Whoa.
Yo, plug.
Well, we made a few. It's been a while since we made the cooking videos, but we made it like 3 or 4 cooking videos. And she makes like coloring videos. So
Okay. Well, if you
Oh,
want to see
really?
Travis color,
So if you're autistic,
go.
go check that out.
Yeah, it's naughty. Yo, if you like pretty colors and you like Travis,
Well, Travis,
we have something for you.
Travis, I got a question. What's your favorite dish to make then? And I got another question
Dish
after
of
that.
what?
Like he says, he makes cooking videos.
I mean,
I got something to dish.
Can you just
All
let
right.
him speak?
I remember Josh saying he wasn't going to do it this podcast.
Sorry, guys, that was funny.
Oh, thank God he shut up. What were you saying, Travis?
Well, anyway, the absolute favorite dish to cook is
Better
crab.
hurry.
Crab?
Yeah, it's crab legs with like.
Oh shit, bro!
What did you do?
Nothing. Almost.
No, let me check.
God damn.
You need to put stuff on that?
Intermission,
Well,
y'all.
yeah. Stupid ass. Put it under the rug.
Oh my bad. Moron. It's a black board on the ground.
Alright.
You know what, Jackson? If I was 2 inches away from the ground, I'd probably see the cord too. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm in charge of it.
We got the cord minion over here.
Guru.
The
Thank
gremlin.
you.
The cord troll.
Goblin.
Okay, so crab.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah,
crab
sorry.
legs.
Oh yeah.
Well, like, why?
I just think they're the best. I mean, it's just my favorite dish to like eat. It's so good.
What do you do with it?
All we do, most people boil them, but that's
What?
honestly kind
Eat
of
it.
not the best way to
Well,
do
I
it.
mean, no, I'm talking about, like, how you
Can
make
you guys
it.
let the guy speak?
God.
Oh.
Catch on.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's fine, Josh. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, most people think the best way to do it is just boil it, like you always see. But if you actually want to get like actual flavor into the crab, you should baste it and then just bake it. So it bakes in what's it called, it's like marinating sauce the whole time, with garlic and butter and stuff. That makes it actually seep through the crab legs into the meat, so it's not just crab tasting. It's really good like that.
All right, so you're going to make us crab?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just thinking
Okay,
you guys
Travis is going to be coming out with a cooking video pretty soon on the channel. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Chef Travis, bro.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I mean, we could try it.
Let us know if you want to see
Do
that.
it, bro.
Oh,
Chef Travis and Chef Cat.
guys got to do something. Me and Jackson open up Pokemon. Travis is gonna do cooking, and Tyler's gonna probably sit on a traffic cone. Or something.
Yeah, bro, that's my favorite.
Stare at the camera.
Yeah, let us know if you want to see it. Stare
Stare at the camera.
Stare into the camera. Just,
Slowly. Slower.
just a slight change in the face.
No, not even a change in the face.
Just
Bro,
fades. Oh, because you're used to
Bro,
it?
just like Eminem, I don't close my eyes when I sneeze.
What?
do you not know that song? Yeah, bro.
I pop out.
Yeah, probably gonna go to cardiac arrest. Anyway, crab marinating sounds.
Do you guys like crab or seafood
No.
at all?
Yeah, I love
No.
crab.
I don't
Really?
like seafood.
Yeah.
Have you tried crab though?
No.
I had crab. Well, I mean, I don't know what you classify as having crab.
Like,
But
eating
I had it in
crab?
Seattle.
Like the crab. I would consider crab as like.
Well, I didn't get the
eating it.
whole crab, but I got a bunch of legs.
This is gonna be hard for me. Dude. This is hard.
Well, bro, it's expensive.
No, but
Well,
what
we
kind
get
of
it on
question
sale.
is
That's
that?
the only time.
If someone asks, have
Well,
you
I
ever
went
driven
to
a
I was in
car,
Seattle
you're
when I
going,
had it.
Wait.
I'm not gonna bust out the bank on vacation.
Tyler,
Can we rewind, bro?
Tyler,
What? I just really want to.
What do you mean by I don't know what your definition of have I eaten crab means?
Yeah, that confused me.
Tyler,
before
if
you started
I
talking.
ask you,
That's what-
Tyler, have you ever driven a car and you go, what do you mean by that?
You mean like
You
I'm
see
in the
how
driver's seat?
stupid-
No, I was asking him to because he asked before.
Dude, you are literally
There's no
arguing.
saving this one.
Yeah, there's no saving.
Dog,
it.
it's
Just
on video. We'll record it. Do a
What do you mean
flashback.
we'll record it? Yeah,
Yeah, let me
and
do
I
a
quote,
flashback.
what do you mean
do-
by that? What do you mean by like eating crap?
I got my
What the
answer.
fuck?
When
Dude,
you said eat it, did you mean like it goes in my mouth or up my ass?
No.
Bro,
That's
were
not
you
even what
stuck
he's
on that the
asking.
whole time and
this
not
dude
what he
doesn't know
said?
what the definition of consuming food means.
Okay, dog.
That's what I got off of.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I said my piece.
All right,
That
continue.
was crazy.
What about crab?
I don't know why are you guys so scared to try seafood.
I'm not scared.
I'm
I,
not
just,
scared.
I don't
like
think
it.
I'm
You
going
just
to.
never tried it or never will.
Yeah.
I've had seafood.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
I'm just a wimp.
Yeah.
I've had shrimp. I've had,
Yeah.
I've had salmon. I've had all that. I don't like it.
But what about crab and lobster though?
I don't like shellfish.
You said you haven't had crab? Or did you?
No.
Everyone says they don't like it, but crab and lobster
Well,
is like
okay.
a different thing. Really.
You cook
It's
us
different
crab?
than a lot of seafood.
You
It's-
cook
it's-
us crab, we'll try it on the podcast.
I bet you guys would like it if you saw how we did it. Like,
Well,
there's-
I already told you I like
Crab's
it.
gonna cook his crab legs and we'll eat it.
'cause what turns a lot of people off about it is just like the fishiness of it.
Yep.
And that's why I say it's better to bake it in an actual like marinade. Because if you boil it, you're just boiling the crab in salt water, like salt water basically. You're gonna get a lot of just saltiness and that fishy flavor. And then most people just dip it in butter after that, which I would still eat the shit out of that. It's really good, but you can get like a lot more flavor if you bake it.
Bro, you know what? You're reminding me a lot of your dad right now.
I know.
Because his dad's a chef, bro.
Yeah.
Is he not a chef? Can you not confirm that?
Yeah, he was. He
I
was.
know.
Okay,
I
yes.
I
Thank
just
you.
love the way that you bring up stuff. I love the way you.
Well,
remind
I
me
mean,
of your
it's
dad,
funny.
Dude, you really remind me of that.
Yeah, because his
God.
dad would talk like that too, especially during Thanksgiving. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of knowledge about food.
No, your dad was bomb. His
Never
dad
met
legit
him.
made some of the best quesadillas I've ever had.
Yeah, he can. I don't know how he does it, but he makes some like amazing burritos and just like quesadillas. Like he's just so good.
His
at that
beer-
stuff.
he like
I mean, he's
beer.
good at everything.
I mean, that Thanksgiving I had with you guys was insane.
Yeah.
It was good.
Last last Thanksgiving he made
Okay, the reason why I had Thanksgiving at his house is because my
No,
parents
that's
went.
not what I meant. I meant I didn't have Thanksgiving. Where was mine, man? Where was I? I probably had family.
Well, yeah, you had family. My parents went to go see my brother for Thanksgiving, and I didn't go with them because I had work. So I went to Travis's.
Well, I remember
Thanksgiving.
it's because you said you weren't like doing anything. For Thanksgiving.
Well, yes, because my parents were gone.
So basically, Tyler's a loser. Parents are whining out.
Tyler's parents legit abandoned him.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
Very
how
sad.
old? 19?
And how
Well, my
old?
brother
20,
missed out on
were you
the
12?
Thanksgiving too. It's not like it was just.
Did you invite him?
He's in another state. He was in the military. He couldn't leave.
So that's a no.
So,
Wow. Terrible, brother.
That's insane.
He knew
man.
we were having it. He's in our family group chat.
All I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Okay.
This last Thanksgiving though, my dad made beef Wellington. You guys know what that is?
Ooh.
He like handmade it all.
I
and-
like mushrooms.
Yeah, no, beef Wellington is dope. I've never had one, but I want to try it.
Yeah, it was really good. That was my first time trying it. Actually, it was really good.
They
Wait,
look good.
when you say it's dope, doesn't that usually mean like you've had it before?
I've watched cooking videos. I've seen people make it.
It's basically like one
I've
of the
seen
hardest
pictures of
things to
Africa.
make.
Never been to Africa.
Yeah, but you say dope, right?
But it's dope, dude.
I hate
Africa? Africa's dope, bro. The people, the greatest.
Never been there.
Never been there, though.
Yeah,
One day.
bro, I'm just not allowed to have an opinion.
No, you're allowed to. It's just phrase it properly.
Yeah, for real.
It's just boy.
It's just stupid.
Not really. I know what it is. I've just not had it.
See, I've heard of it, and it's dope.
Yeah, I know. We're just dumping on Tyler for fun.
It just, I'm trying to keep
I'm not
it back.
dumping on him
I
at
don't
all.
even want to do it.
No, he's not trying at all, bro. He's just.
Yeah, you're just taking a dump on Tyler. Is that what you're doing?
It is fun. I mean,
$5 an hour to watch.
That's not.
$5 an hour.
Yo, don't pay for that show.
Go check out our Patreon.
That,
oh boy, we got some stuff on there.
I feel like that has to be an.
Our
OnlyFans,
heart goes out to
not
the
a Patreon.
families.
I'd have to view that.
Did you say our heart goes out?
Our heart goes out to the families. We really.
Hey, that's my thing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can, honestly, you coined that. You can have that for sure.
Our
Wait,
heart
let me
goes out
get-
to the
Let me
families.
go.
What was that?
That was me literally regurgitating out the words I
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Wait, Josh is about to say it. He's about to say it.
He's about to say his first words.
said.
God, that was hilarious.
I just,
bro.
I know you guys got it. All up here.
He's waiting. Josh has a bet going on right now.
It's not even a bet.
He's trying to be a monk.
Well, you already failed, bro.
You know, a lot less. So far, there's so many awkward silences.
Ooh, you should
Really?
just
I don't
speak
think that
Spanish.
has been. What do you?
No.
I think that has been.
You should speak Spanish the entire time. That way,
¿Sabes qué puta madre?
that way we don't know what you're saying, but Spanish speakers do.
Right.
So would you consider it the Mexican?
¡Cállese!
Okay.
Hijo de puta madre, ¿sabe qué
Hey,
chingado?
whoa, yeah, I know that one. I know that one.
Hey, let's relax.
Yeah, I can't believe you're saying there.
Yeah, they only know that because I call them
Hey,
No.
bro, I took Spanish.
puta. So they taught you how to say
No, but I just learned that,
You
bro.
went, no, but I've been to Africa.
I mean, we're in Colorado. Health school is pretty
Dude,
saturated.
all I remember from Spanish class is you better not use what is it, the nuestros, like that abbreviation for anything.
Oh
It was
yeah.
so bad when you would like try to use that. You know, in the congregation chart, it was like,
Nosotros?
Nosotros?
yeah, I can't remember, but
That's not
they,
true. What do you mean?
Yeah, that just means we.
I don't know. I guess I just sucked
It
at
doesn't
Spanish.
No, they didn't want like.
They said it was
who
always
did I have?
wrong to like use that.
That
Yeah.
just means we.
You remember that too, right? Or am I crazy?
I had
Well,
Spanish.
if I
for
wanted
one
to say,
semester.
for example, like if I want to say like we're gonna go, say nosotros vamos. We, nosotros, us, vamos, because you conjugate vamir, which is to go, into now vamos as well. So
Vamos
nosotros
meaning
vamos.
van.
Yeah, so let's go van.
Guys,
Let's
Josh,
go
It
van.
actually wouldn't even mean that. It would mean we van if that's what.
Yeah.
Nosotros van.
No. Vámonos
van.
means van
No,
so are you gonna start
Does not.
teaching
Yeah.
Spanish lessons
because it
now?
starts with a V.
that's not even a Spanish lesson. That's like me explaining what there and there means.
But there's
It's
three.
not.
There, there, and there.
It's
Well,
conjugated.
you have to also like different language.
Really?
It's not the same thing.
Bro,
All I'm saying.
Tyler trying to hit us back with.
It's
Now
dope.
you look stupid.
It's dope.
Hey, I'm just
Me,
saying.
an educated gentleman, do not fall for that. No nosotros vamos.
Yeah.
V van.
I know what that means.
Yeah, dog. What the fuck are you doing, you monster?
It's you. Oh my god, this isn't chicken fingers and fries.
I think I'm drunk.
I think I'm drunk.
Dude, I'm feeling it.
Tyler, when he went to a Mexican restaurant,
I love
where's the chicken tenders and fries?
Or the
Is this,
burger.
man? It's a fish sticks.
Where's the cheeseburger?
Nah,
in the
bro,
hell?
you don't
Where's
order
the
stuff
ketchup?
that that restaurant's not known for making. Okay, you don't go to an Italian restaurant and order steak.
I don't know. I disagree. Well, okay. they do give-
Depends on
Like
if
if-
you're in an Italian steakhouse.
Right, unless you're
I
at,
mean,
like,
I guess,
Carrabba's
but
or
tell-
Olive Garden,
No, I disagree.
or Old Spaghetti Factory,
I mean,
or
that was-
just about any
no,
Italian
dog, I
restaurant you've
disagree
ever
with
been
you on
to,
that.
they
They're
sell
not that
steak.
good. They're not that good.
What is that? Well, yeah, because it's not like it's a.
It's
Texas
not known
Roadhouse.
for. That's not what you go there for.
Okay, well that's not true. It's
exactly. You just answered. You just said it right there. You don't go. It's not Texas Roadhouse. You don't go to fucking.
Right, but you're making it sound like it's not. It's
But
not
that
an
was my
Italian
point.
thing to have steak.
that was my.
Totally is.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying. I'm saying you don't go there for that. You
Okay,
don't
well,
go there
Tyler,
for that
what like
steak.
authentic Italian restaurant are you going to around here besides Olive Garden and
Authentic.
Well, I wasn't talking about that, dog. But I'm talking about like that restaurant is known for making this dish or like this is like cuisine, I guess.
Well, I'm just
Well,
saying
what
we
would you
don't.
go to an Italian
Why would you
restaurant
get
for?
something that's not? It has it on the menu to include other people, but it's not known for that. So
Right,
it's
but
just
what if?
like-
Okay,
Yeah.
but this example is like, what if this Italian restaurant's famous for their meatball, and this one's famous for their steak? What is that? Now what? It's just Italian.
It's not a roadhouse, so you can't have fucking steak there.
This ain't Texas. Where the goddamn is the baked tater?
Where's the
dog, you're
bread?
missing the point.
I asked for goddamn chives.
Oh, have you guys seen those British food videos? I just read this popped in my head. Have you seen what they do to baked potatoes, bro? Have you guys not seen those?
Those aren't baked potatoes, dude. They're spuds. Come on, dude.
That's Irish.
They call it
It's called
sluts.
sluts.
No, they're different. Brexit,
Dude,
mother.
if an Irish person
Okay,
was
what
here
are
and
the
you
Brits
said
called?
that, they would smack the monkey off you.
Potato.
Potato. I don't know. They just put like weird stuff on baked potatoes, like canned
Shrimp.
tuna and like seafood
Yeah,
and
dude,
stuff. It's
tuna, I've heard.
disgusting.
I've heard tuna.
Bro,
Yeah,
no, there's this
big
there's this guy
Gross.
who's on like I don't know, he records videos from his food truck and he'll load them up, bro, until it's
Oh.
like a pool.
I've seen those.
Yeah, bro, how
That's
do you
the guy
even-
that I'm
Yeah, that
talking
was the
about.
guy that everyone was like, yo,
Yeah.
this stuff looks disgusting.
I mean, no, it doesn't look disgusting, but it looks like too much.
Like,
No, it's disgusting.
It's
well, I mean,
definitely
someone
too
made a
much.
good point of like some of the stuff he looks good. It's just
Mhm.
people's weird ass orders that make it like that. You know, it's
Yeah,
Those
no,
little
there
noodles
was
on
there
there.
were some
put
weird
canned
orders, I
tuna,
will
put some more
admit.
vinegar on there with olive oil, and just
Right,
like
but like you wouldn't
you
like if
know.
a potato thing opened here, it wouldn't have. I guarantee you. And if not guarantee you, it would be less common that they would be like have tuna for you to put on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You'd have beans, you'd have chives, cheese, you'd have steak,
garlic would be good.
garlic. Yeah, exactly. Garlic, sour cream, all that good stuff.
Bro, I'll be honest, if they built like a potato restaurant or store or fast food place, they would make pretty good money in it because it's a good like middle spot for like people out at Callahan and also like people in general.
I don't know.
I mean, that
would
type of-
never
I
go to a
mean,
place for just
we're from-
carbs.
I mean, we have more of a southern vibe there. A lot of people like.
I mean, you would go
potatoes.
to it once, but like, would you want to go back every week for a freaking
Right.
baked
I mean,
potato?
some people love potatoes, bro. My dad and my mom love baked potatoes.
Right, but like I've never like got off work.
I mean, I'm thinking if it was like a
I
I
eat
have
a big
loaded.
ass baked potato. I mean, it sounds
Loaded.
good, but like that's not like a meal.
Actually, I
no,
have
get
potatoes
that,
that
but
we're
I'm
gonna
thinking
cook up
like
for
it'd
dinner
be like a
tonight.
fast
Oh.
food thing. You could get like probably a whole bunch of them.
Have you guys ever had ground beef with potato?
Yeah,
It's so good.
but not like on the potato.
Yeah, no, on the potato.
Oh,
My mom will like mix it in with like Taco Bell seasoning. So it's like Mexican, and then we just throw it on top of the
I'm
potato.
sorry. Sorry.
Nah, dude, my favorite thing to make at home is when you put the like those little cute. What are they? I forget the brand, but like the little
but you love
circle of cheese. You know what I'm talking about? The mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, it's baby food.
Yeah, yeah. You put one of those inside a whole bunch of ground beef, and then you put that in the pan and fry it, and then
Oh.
dude, it's so.
I mean, what we usually do is we'll cut up the potato in cubes and just roast them in the oven with like seasoning and all.
I mean, that works too. But I mean, they're both really good.
There's a
we
Mexican.
do honestly a lot with potatoes too.
The
We
pan
make,
one's
like,
a little bit quicker, in my opinion.
what?
The pan one where you just put it together in a patty and then you just flip it on a pan.
It's
We
SpongeBob.
would legit. There's a Mexican.
I mean-
I don't even know if it's a Mexican dish, but my dad used to do it, and we would just call it queso. But what he would do is he would just put it was jalapeno like sauce. Like he would like put it on like a pan, like homemade habanero. It's homemade habanero sauce. Put it in like the ceramic bowls, and then put mozzarella cheese on it and like Parmesan and some like Oaxaca cheese, which is like this curly cheese, and then just literally put it in the oven and we just eat it with a fork after it came out.
Sounds pretty good.
Awesome.
It was
dude.
good, dude. It was a simple little like,
Would you say it's dope?
oh, it's dope. I've never had it. Not once in my life have I ever hit these lips, but
So, talking
dope.
about potatoes, the potato famine. Our hearts go out to the
our
families.
hearts
Oh,
go out
yeah.
to the families. And
Sorry, Irish people.
why is
that happened to you?
Irish? Why is it even that? I mean, I know why, but why is it like Irish people are so tied?
Because that's all they had.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
literally,
because
they're
of the
just like
potato famine.
they're just on a rock with a bunch of potatoes. That's all
It's
they
a,
got.
And
well,
when
no,
the
it's a
potato
joke. It's a joke
famine-
about the potato famine.
Well, when the potato famine happened, a lot of people died because there weren't any
Yeah.
potatoes.
That's why people make fun of them.
What,
That's
so
not
is there
very,
another potato
that's why
famine
it's like
going on
a
right
kind of-
now, or is that just?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a racial.
Well, that's got to be good for the angle. Oh my god.
I mean, Irish
Oh.
is.
What's the problem, bro?
Oh, it
It's
almost
just a
did.
cat. It's just a cat touching the camera.
It's like
He's known to run around randomly and pounce on
It's just
stuff.
a cat.
That's
touching
no
the
worries,
camera,
dude.
bro. What's the-
Sorry, everybody.
honestly though, some Irish people would probably like it if you gave them a potato though. I mean, no, I mean,
Dog, if
Terrorizer and Nogla.
I don't think
both,
so. If
Terrorizer and Nogla both said
Yeah, but-
on one of their videos that they would be like, "Oh, thank you."
dog, if a freaking person walked up to me and gave me a burrito, I'd slap the shit out of him.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, "Thanks, bro."
I'd be like, why the hell are you bringing me a burrito?
You'd just
If
be like,
not
"I
the
thought you'd
fact
like
that you
one."
think I'm Mexican. I would automatically take it as an insult.
No, you, dude, that would be such a dickhead thing to do. If someone came up to me and they're like, "I don't even
If
know,"
someone went, hey, here's a burrito, I'd be like,
Hey, can you guys hold on a second? I'm trying.
Oh, is this good content we're missing here? Dude, what are you doing?
What's
You're giving the camera whiplash.
a food that's like white people stereotype?
A lot.
Well, like what?
A lot.
Hot
Freaking,
dogs.
Like what's the staple?
definitely
Hot dogs.
hot dogs. No, that's not even what he means. I would say hot dogs, biscuits and gravy, freaking
Well, grits.
Well, what's the
Grits.
equivalent?
It's
What's
not-
the
it's not
equivalent
like the
for a
food is
white
bad,
person for a
that's-
dude coming up to you with a burrito?
probably nothing because you're white.
That's
Why-
what I was
dude,
saying,
if
bro. 'cause
someone-
If someone
okay.
came up to me with food, I'd be like, "Oh, thanks, bro."
I would be like, get the
There
hell
is
away
no
Think
from
that I'd
me.
be a little bit suspicious. Like, did he put something in this? But-
Dude, I would be like, get the hell away from me. I don't know who you are, dude.
Yeah,
I'd be
that-
like, what are you doing?
it would
I'm
be
trying to
kinda
work
weird.
here or something.
I thought this dude
Yeah.
came up with 4
If you-
cameras and gave me a burrito. I'd be like,
You want my hot dog?
I would, yeah.
do
I
you
would
mean that in a
say,
different way?
you see, this is where
Do
street
you want
smarts
my hot
comes in to not
Okay,
accept.
dog. Yes, but you can assess the
I'm not
threat.
fucking walks up with a glizzy and just,
You want
Eat
his
it.
Lizzie?
Travis, assess the threat, dog.
on another note,
I'd
are you
still
guys
be like,
excited
nah.
for the
Wait. Would you take food from a random person?
Depends.
What? Did I speak a different language? Would you take food from a random
Right,
person?
but the way you said that's like, what do you mean they have food and I just walk up and grab it? Or do you mean somebody's giving
No,
it?
they
to me?
give it to
There
you.
you go. No?
I mean,
Well, would you do it? Like, are you talking on the street or like? Because I've had people at my work, just people I don't fucking know. give
Okay,
me
dog.
food. I'm not talking about the cafeteria.
Obviously, if my mom came with a hot dog, I would have slapped the monkey off of her dog. Are
you
you
said random person.
That's my mother. That's not a random person.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
What about me?
You said random person.
Yeah. What's random person? Wait, it's
Because
do
you-
you have a
but
different
Tyler-
definition. for
Random person is a person I don't know.
You're right, I can't.
No shit. So
Okay.
would you take food from them?
Yeah, because I've gotten food from people at my work.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There are people at your work.
I don't know
Are you
them.
being stupid or are you
Okay,
being dumb?
So I
You
have
get
to
what I'm saying.
specify.
Okay, dog. I
Right,
get what
that's
you're
what
saying.
Tyler has-
If it's a random,
Why do we have to
Here.
specify everything? Jason has 9 watermelons. Jacob wants 4.
It's
How
not
many
that-
watermelons are left? Not well. What color are the
remember
watermelons?
his bet.
What color are the watermelons? Because you're driving fucking
You
insane.
said you would hold back.
God, because you're so
I knew you
stupid.
could.
Crash out is crazy.
I knew you could.
God damn, dude, because he's so stupid. He said like,
Would you take food from a
how
random
much
person?
stupid shit
No.
have you said in the last like hour and a half?
That's because I've been trying to trigger you.
No, you're not. You're purposely being
No.
stupid.
Would you take candy from a random person?
Same thing as
Halloween.
Yeah, that is food.
that's not taking
Halloween.
Bruh.
Halloween.
These guys are gonna. Travis, see what I'm saying, Travis? You're lucky that you guys. Are
It just means you can't go trick or treating.
I wouldn't want to take you trick or treating either, bro.
Did you put something in this? Is it poisoned? Did you put a razor
That's
in
why.
here?
That's why
I'm a
I
metal
prefer to check the
detector.
candy before.
That's the door frame.
Imagine-
Oh no, it's the kid.
I mean, to be
that's the
fair,
door
bro.
frame.
I mean, people have fucking eaten razor blades and shit.
That's a wives' tale.
No, it's not. People have put crap in their.
How
Candy.
dumb do you have to be to not see a razor
Well,
blade?
my whole thing is.
They can put shit in the thing. They can
Why?
put
Now,
drugs.
now, if it's like
Yeah.
drugs, yeah, I get
It's
that.
happened before, but it's literally like you're taking like 0.something% of the situations
I mean,
that
no
happen
one
and
would be
applying
talking
to, like,
about it if it didn't happen. Really.
Well, I don't know if the actual like razor blades
I mean,
and the
there's
Apple
gotta
thing has
be-
ever
there's a little
actually
truth
happened.
in
That's the
it.
thing. I don't know if that's ever happened.
Talking about an apple?
Yeah,
That's like
the
the
joke.
that's the wives' tale, or like what
because
people
you
are
can't
told.
see the little cut if you throw it through an apple. It's too small of a slit. so
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
where that
see
came
it.
from.
I'm not eating an apple.
Exactly, because it's just like a
That's not candy,
exaggeration.
so that doesn't apply here.
Well, back in the day, people would like make caramel apples and hand them out.
Then they really hide the slit.
But like my thing is, what's the purpose?
Yeah,
What do you
exactly.
do?
Ah.
So say a kid does bite into a razored apple. You're just at home, just
Oh no.
I know.
you
I
didn't
mean,
know
it-
what happened. You didn't even know if it worked. You didn't even know what the situation was. So, yeah,
My mouth.
No, bro. They would.
this apple is spicy.
I'm bleeding everywhere.
Well, honestly, the people who do that are fucking sick.
Well, yeah, you're sick.
They're
Obviously.
sick.
Obviously, you're sick. But then again, if a dude's like, "Here's an apple," I'd be like, "Get the hell away from my kid! What are you, Snow White's enemy?"
and he just got like one.
But that's
apple
what I
in
wanted
the
to talk
mouth.
about. Are
He's
you
only
guys
got
excited?
one.
It's got a bite out of it too.
Because we've talked about zero gaming or anything this whole time, but the whole talking about apples and pretty much poison apples. You guys excited for Snow White to come out?
No,
I'm
I'm not gonna watch it.
I honestly didn't even know it was coming out.
That Ziggler lady, if you're watching this, you probably are because you're not in Hollywood anymore. You got blacklisted.
You were yeah.
Yeah.
You dropped down to our level. So
you us now.
you us now.
Hey, if you want to be on the podcast, hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have you as a guest. We really need the attention. Thanks. Please.
We
guys,
got
please.
12
Oh,
viewers
wait.
for you.
We
12
wouldn't actually
solid
get anything.
viewers.
I think we get 10? 10 likes
10 more?
total?
Yeah.
Across a couple
Actually, we
videos.
probably get more dislikes than likes if she was on here.
Yo, 50 likes, Josh throws it back.
What?
Let's
go. What?
For
Okay,
real.
for $100,000, how many back shots you take?
Oh my
Can we
god.
go back to Snow White?
Hold on.
It's relevant. It's relevant.
I don't know if that is.
We're not gonna have the prince save us this time. We're gonna completely rewrite the story.
She saves the prince.
Yeah, man. She saves the prince with the beauty of her voice.
Really, that's what they changed it to?
She said,
No.
"Hey, dude, how can you? I don't even know what."
Well, I know
race
everyone was
she
like
is,
super upset about Snow White. Super upset about it, but like, why?
because because this is my issue is when you're an actress and you're literally, she's pretty much bashing the people that watching her movie.
Yeah.
She's shitting on the people that are gonna watch her movie. It's
And
like,
pay.
what kind of stupid, like, dumb thing are you? And she was like, I need to get paid for every second I'm in the Snow White dress because of the whole the actor strike or whatever the hell was going on during
Oh,
the
SAG
time.
AFTRA.
Yeah, the SIG. Yeah, exactly. And I just hate that. She's shitting on her own people and like pretty much saying that the role of Snow White, which is ridiculous, because the whole purpose of Snow White is to show women empowerment through not using force, through using speaking to people, changing their minds. That's the whole point of Snow White. Is she literally reasoned with the whole village and changed everybody's mind because she was smart, elegant, peaceful, like literally all the things that women are supposed to strive to be. And that was and they miss it because they miss it. That's the strong part of the woman. And now she's going, the prince doesn't save her because that's just creepy. That's so weird.
Prince Charming.
Yeah, that's just weird. I mean,
More like HR
in
complaint.
what world are men saving women from catastrophes?
I'll tell you what world.
In what world?
A 7-year-old's mind. That's what world it's
Yeah.
That's who your audience is.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. You're
Dude.
literally appealing to little girls.
Yeah.
If she would have just kept quiet, it would have been fine.
That's what I'm saying. How hard you make?
Because she was good in the Hunger Games movie.
Well, yeah, but she still said her said, and I was like,
That's why she shut her mouth.
Wait, who?
Then it would have
who's
been fine.
playing her? I'm not aware.
her name's
Something Ziggler. Ziggler. Something Ziggler.
You guys got to fight it out in the mud pit now.
I gotta find it out in the mud bin. But it's like the dwarf thing. They legit with the dwarves, the 7 dwarfs. There was a whole thing going on. So at first, when they were casting, no dwarfs. They were normal sized people because they didn't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
Because originally they were going to cast people with actual dwarfism, but they went, we're going to rob 7 people out of a job because we feel bad for them. Literally, imagine like getting pitied for, and that's why you didn't get the job. And you're like,
But then they got shit
what?
for not hiring.
Right, and then they got shit for not hiring people with dwarf because, to
Wait,
me,
so
that
the
makes-
dwarves are just like
they're
regular
CGI.
size.
They're no,
motherfuckers?
they're CGI now.
Yeah.
They're just CGI now because it's too
Oh.
offensive to. But Snow White being a Latina, pretty much, that makes sense.
Wait, what's that one dwarf or not dwarf? What are they called?
Dude, we have no idea.
You're talking to yourself.
He's locked in his
What are
mind
my
right now,
dwarves?
bro.
Ewok?
Wait, they're called 7 dwarves. Yeah.
They're called dwarves.
Yes.
Wait, what are the dwarves called? You know, dwarves.
So the 7 rings they got
The
right.
7 rings.
Yeah.
What are you talking about now?
Wait, we talking about Lord of the Rings, right?
No.
Oh shit.
What are you talking
No, that was my bad. That was my.
about?
Bro, what?
No, I was gonna say, is Dopey one of the dwarves?
Yeah, right. They've got like all similar names, I think.
Dopey, angry.
I thought it was Snoopy.
Snoopy. I think it's Sleepy. Yeah, Sleepy. There it is.
No.
You just wanted to be Snoop Dogg in there, dude. Hey, this one's Snoopy. Imagine it pops up out of the backseat.
Snoopy's from Charlie Brown.
Double to the T to the O to the G.
I don't know what the dwarf is.
Pops up with a chain and everything.
We got
What are
Axe.
some dwarf
I'm
names?
Dopey. Do.
I'm here to
Sleepy.
mine.
And then he goes, and I'm Snoopy. Double O to the G. Now, if you put that in the film, I might go watch. I'll fork up the 20. You know.
That's insane that the prices are up to that.
Yeah,
It's
I remember when I literally would buy a ticket for $7.
for an early matinee, it's like $17.
Yeah, it's grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, sneezy, and dope.
Dopey, he is
You
there.
would be fucking dope. You-
Dopey, yeah.
Hey, I'm Dopey.
Put down in the comments which dwarves we are.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was gonna be.
Wait, let's guess. Let's see. Bring the list
Yeah, let's bring the list back up.
back. Let's see.
Play a little
I'm
game.
Dopey over here.
I'd be fucking angry for sure.
I think he'd be happy.
Oh, and Doc.
I was gonna say I'd be sleepy.
Yeah, he was asleep when we got here.
Literally woke him up on the couch. The camera's on.
So we got sleepy. Oh, you want to be grumpy?
Yeah, I'm grumpy.
Who you want
No.
to be?
Tyler's dopey.
Nah, he's sneezy, bro.
And you're sneezy.
I mean, I'm just.
Yeah, you're
sneezy.
sneezy.
I'm sick again, guys.
I'm sick again.
Guys, I've been sick for like a month
I've been sick
now.
for about 4 years.
Bro, that was rough. The last time I
Yo,
was
bro,
sick,
can you just get him?
I died,
You are
bro. I had
not-
bronchitis.
Bro, I called the dude
Terminal
on, like, the-
bronchitis.
I called you on like the week of you being sick, and you're like, like, dude, are you alright? I was sick, man. I'm like, dude, it's been fucking. What?
You're telling me.
Your immune system is like.
Yeah, you remember what you said to me the other day?
What?
I texted you, yo, you want to hang out? And you were like, hey, I don't think you texted me for like 6 hours, and you were like, I was asleep all day.
I said I was asleep.
All right, he's sleepy.
Yeah, you're sleepy, bro.
You sleep so much.
Wait.
Your cat says that.
Wait, so you're grumpy. You're sleepy. I'm sneezy. What the hell are you?
He's dopey. We said this.
Why would he
Why
be
am-
dope?
Why would
Why
he
am I-
not
Dude.
be dopey?
I'll
Have
be
you
Doc.
been here the whole night?
All right, he's dope.
You were out, Jackson. We've been friends a long time, but Jackson was gone for about 4 years during the war arc of us three. This guy is dopey. Dopey is his name.
Loud, proud.
I'm like Gandalf when I went to go like research stuff.
From the description, you should be dopey.
I don't know about it. Read the description. Tyler, do me a favor. Go ahead and read out Dopey
Word
out loud's
for word.
description.
Dopey is the youngest dwarf, being the only. Okay, that's the only part that doesn't match with you. Being the only one who does not have a beard. You have a beard and is bald.
So it's literally not me.
Yeah, but you always get a buzz cut, so pretty much bald.
Yeah.
Wait, take that hat off. real
No,
quick,
no.
And he has the largest ears of the dwarves.
Okay.
Oh,
So he has
Hey,
one
what
mark.
the hell are you talking about?
he is accident prone and mute. What happened just a little bit ago?
I'm accident prone and mute.
You're not mute. You're not mute.
Our accident prone.
I mean, you just
Tripped on a wire once in my life. Oh, my bad. I must be the clumsiest idiot.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
I
it
remember
was
the
on
other
video.
time Josh tripped on a wire.
When? That's so good, dude. I
Tell me
ate
the story.
shit, dude. I ate shit. My dad has we have a bounce house business. Travis used to help us with this. And there's, when you bring down a trailer, you got the 2 wires on the side that are holding it down. Anyway, I didn't see the wire, dude, and the wire is up like an extra 3 feet above where the trailer's actual back door is. So I fucking fell over the wire and fell down like 5 feet on my ass.
Dude,
Dude,
yeah, all I
that
heard,
shit hurt like a mouth. Fuck.
that just reminds me of when you slipped on the dish soap on Mr. Falcon.
All right, this is not helping
Okay, we're
my
suddenly
case right
remembering a lot of
now.
accidents Josh
All right,
invented.
Dopey, continue.
I still won though.
Dude, from my side of the perspective though, it was like pitch black out, and I was
Yeah.
inside the trailer, and all I hear is just this horrible
Just
thudding sound. Josh is like, oh! That's like the most prevalent thing I remember. It's just the sound of
You know
Josh.
what's funny
hitting
is
the
when I
ground,
land and get hurt too, I'm always like, I say the opposite. If I fell on my ass, the noise I make is I go, I fell on my ass. Or I think I literally said, and I quote, I went, trip, flunk, I busted my ass.
So we should only be concerned if we don't hear anything.
If you don't hear anything, I'm dead. Yeah, just
Oh shit! It's just gone.
R.I.P. Josh. What happened?
He died.
He
Yo.
fucking died.
He died.
I got a wire.
Jackson, that was great, bro.
I was so serious.
I'm so glad you made that to a short.
I legit, I'm
He
I'm
died.
admitting this now, but I'm almost positive a squirt of pee came out when he fucking went when he went.
I just remember me
How
turning
did,
to
how
you
did
like,
that
Wait,
that
what?
happen? He died. And you did this and everything. He died. And
died.
literally a squirt of pee. I went.
I remember that Mr.
Okay.
Falcon shirt. I had it for 5 years.
I still have it. It's in my closet.
No, I had his for
Oh,
5 years.
Why do you have his shirt?
Because we went to North Dakota and he left it there. My grandma was like, "Oh, take this back to him and everything." I was like, "Yeah." And then I kept forgetting for 5 years.
Secretly,
Yeah.
Jackson was like,
No,
"Damn."
legit forgot about it.
And then finally, I put it in a backpack. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is yours."
"Oh yeah, dude, my bad."
And then I took it out of the fridge, put it in my backpack, and
It was all crusty and
How do you forget to return someone's
It's not even
shirt?
that he forgot, but what was weird to me is I was like,
How did you forget to ask for
no,
it back?
I didn't know he had it.
Yeah, he
so
forgot.
when he gave it to me, I was like, bro, you could have legit thrown this away 5 years ago. I would have never known.
I'd never been.
And then it made him. This dude was holding on to my clothes for 5.
It was up on a shelf. It wasn't like I fucking had it hanging
I don't
out.
know. I'm pretty sure it was like your pillowcase. He like took off the pillowcase and just.
No, he put it on a life size teddy bear.
Actually, it's really funny. I do have a picture.
Josh,
of it.
you hurt yourself.
Oh, Josh, you're so big and muscular. Just hugging the pillow.
Oh God.
And then he just dumps it like a little dog or something, dude.
Yo, don't let the fan.
Yo, why is there a hole in your pillow?
Yo, if you guys have
What?
if anyone wants to make some fan art,
Oh no, no.
can you imagine, dude?
No, please. I mean, maybe cool stuff though.
He went, no, please. Well,
it's never cool stuff.
No.
Just not like.
What?
Just
It's-
not like us.
it's gonna be
together.
you chugging
Or
freaking
doing
Jackson's
that stuff.
piss like it's beer or something, dude. It's
What did
the
I
worst
just
thing
miss?
What?
Ever.
What just happened?
Dude, you have some imagination.
Snow White?
Have you ever been thought?
Chug
Have you ever
piss,
thought about being studied in the lab?
I was made in a lab.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Everything's special by you.
Rogers.
We have to put on the
that.
field. Let's go.
Tony Stark built us in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh, we just peeked the mic.
Oh, I just peeked.
I just peeked.
I'm not Tony Stark.
Well, sir, we're not Tony Stark.
He always had the cigarette.
Have you guys ever got the wind knocked out of you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
When I fucking busted my ass.
Yeah, dude, that
I
that's
legit-
honestly.
Oh, no.
When I hit the railing out there, every single time in football, almost.
That actually makes sense. You
What?
hit a lot, didn't you? That, You and that fool were best buddies.
That's why he's dope.
Hey, bro, I can take a hit.
That's what he would. Bro, you could take a hit.
He can take a hit, not a hint.
Yeah. No.
Hey, man. Okay.
He took so many hits, he's clueless.
Hey, guys, I've had concussions. Okay. No.
I believe it.
Guys are stupid though. Look, a girl could be flirting with us. We wouldn't know.
That segue was quick.
Ain't nobody.
No, nobody's flirting with me. Yeah, you can say it out loud.
That's
No,
not what
no,
he
no.
said.
No.
No,
Go ahead.
I just
That's what he's
said
saying
everybody.
now.
Everybody.
I said everybody.
That's about
Yo, everybody
In
here
this room?
cannot.
Because you two have girlfriends.
Ooh.
But your
Jared.
girlfriends don't flirt with you?
No, my girlfriend doesn't flirt with me.
Well, it's your fiance.
Oh yeah, fiance.
Right, but no, she doesn't like flirt with me.
The same thing as like.
What kind of crazy stuff is
She
that?
doesn't flirt with you. It's dead. It's dead before it even
Your
begins.
girlfriend doesn't try to seduce you?
Well, I was just like.
What's to seduce, bro? I sit there in my tidy whities. What's up, baby? You get it or you don't? What's up?
With a heating pad because your back's bad. You're
I'm
like,
like,
fuck.
dude, literally, no. I have my massage. I have my
hope to
massage back thing in my bed, so I get on. I'm sitting there, let massage.
Dude,
Just
I
got
hate
done from the gym, still stinky. Haven't showered. Just sitting there in my underwear.
I hate you.
Hey,
bro.
baby, what's up?
You are a man.
Wait, does it like move your body a little? So
What's
you're
up,
like,
man? You look gorgeous,
Dude, I hope to God. I hope to God her parents never see
This is
this.
what
Stop real quick.
silent.
right before we read a book and go to bed if we're tired, we just kind of massage. a little
They
bit.
pray.
Because we're waiting for marriage.
Can you imagine? Hey, man, you're looking goddamn hot. Hot as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Blasphemy.
They have definitely.
Please don't watch.
Hey, Jackson, I got a question for you. Since
Oh, God.
is your 3D printer still working?
You're spruty.
Yeah.
Or do you have a plan to do something next? Like, what's your next project?
I mean, I have a lot of projects I gotta do, but I ain't doing them.
Why?
Hmm.
I don't know, because lazy.
Bro, you know what you should do?
That's good.
What should I do?
You should make a table piece. with
That is
leftovers.
a terrible idea. But yeah, I'll do it. Where's that snake?
That would be cool.
I still have it.
Wouldn't that be sick?
I was gonna
Whip
say,
it
that
out.
would be cool if
I gotta go
Yeah,
get it
you make
upstairs.
something.
You just make like a little sign right here, bro. That'd be cool. Put some lights in it.
You know how you gonna pay for it?
I'll help.
dog. Don't
You'll
even-
help?
I've
For
been
the-
here.
for the
I can
podcast.
spools of freaking 3D prints.
Yeah, but it's all different colors, man. I got like 32
I'll
colors.
just make it different colors.
You 32 different spools and 32 different colors.
No, I think it's more like I got just 14.
I don't know what color we want to do it out of, but we can talk about it. I think that'd be cool. Hey, type in the comments if you guys want us to do something like
I
that.
like we always say that.
Well, there's
Hey,
only 12 people
one
watching.
day, someone will watch it and say something.
Leave a comment.
It's gonna be
Watch
us.
it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be
Say banana sauce and watch
us. So we know you're real.
it. So we know you're not just a bot. We
So
get a
we-
lot of
No
those.
robots.
So we know it's not us
Hey,
watching the
Bots
video.
don't even want to watch us.
Yeah, they.
Miss Zelger, if you're watching this, put banana boat in the
Bro, you
video.
gotta think about it. We're in the like deepest, darkest corners of YouTube right now.
Yeah, dude. We're probably in the restricted.
You know what we
access
do
section.
then?
Okay.
We gotta say some whack shit.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so the Nazis, right?
They're
No,
not as bad. Can you imagine?
Josh, get stop.
Dude, just hear me out.
Our hearts go out.
If
to
anyone
the
says
families.
"just hear me out" and then follows with "the Nazis,"
yeah, but they weren't like.
I'm out. You lost me, bro.
Well, they were bad, but
So
You
no,
lost
go
me,
ahead.
bro. You just lost me at that
they
point.
used to, they used to mean. for a
no,
lot
let's
more.
just stop right there.
They used to stand for something. Damn it!
I mean, they did stand, and I don't know if it was for something.
they
but
used to mean peace. But now it means something.
No, the reverse still means peace.
Well, that's what I meant. It used to mean peace, but now you can't associate it with that.
Yeah, but if it's backwards, it's
The
peace.
swastika is literally in like
Wash.
it's literally in like a. It's in so
it's
many
in all.
biblical,
It's in a lot of different stuff.
historical.
Dude, I see a lot of people
religious
put it
stuff.
on their door.
It's from different.
And I'm like,
yeah,
I
it's
get
from
it,
different
but
pantheons
honestly,
and
I'm not gonna be
everything.
putting that on my freaking door. Like, are you stupid or what? You know?
Like marking for death.
Yeah, I'm
and
like-
also, dude, it's also if I don't know if any pagans. Well, yeah, they're still.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm
But
talking
pagans
about.
also
People use
use
that
it.
sign
Yeah,
and they'll literally just put it square on their door, and I'm like,
you know what
you know,
I think.
free will and all,
I
bro,
think to
but
you-
you know,
I'm gonna say it's not smart.
yeah, it's not.
Which
smart.
Well, yeah,
you
no,
want
no, no. It's
It's just, I don't know. It's just asking.
just saying. I think
Tyler,
that
what's your
explains
worst
it.
impression?
There's no words for it. Just horse.
There's no words. Just don't.
That'd be good. What's your best? Let me ask. What's your best impression? Like celebrity.
I suck. at
Wait,
impressions.
celebrity or
Yeah,
like?
celebrity.
Oh,
Travis.
I can't even do any impressions.
you're not in the shower.
Josh, you're
just
the
doing
only one
impressions?
who really does impressions.
Jackson does.
All right, well then, what's your two?
The only
best
one that he
ones?
ever does though is
Thank you. And
yeah,
I
but
can
that
do,
one's easy.
I can do Gollum.
That one's also easy. So Stitch.
Okay.
Oh, did you see the new?
Yeah, you just
The hell was that?
You literally just that's it. It's really not that hard. And then well, I'm just curious because like apparently there's a sign which I'm calling myself out here.
He's
But if
about
you're
to say
really
you're
good-
gonna be really smart.
No,
if you could do
actually,
that.
well,
Your intelligence, your IQ is really
well, see, now,
high.
this is gonna backfire on you now. Basically,
Alright, I'm
what it
ready.
means is that you have like a sort of autism. So technically, yeah, you are smarter in a way, but technically, you're also autistic.
I feel like that's the next evolution.
So how do you feel now? How do you feel? Because you ain't have autism, bro.
Yeah, he's autistic.
Yeah,
You feel good saying that to someone?
yeah, he's autistic. This guy is autistic.
And he's proud. Hell,
God
might
damn it,
be.
and I'm proud.
Never got tested.
Well, Tyler, don't think you.
Oh no, I'm definitely
Yeah, I
there.
was like, don't think what that bullet just grazed you, bro. No, it didn't. You got shot, fool.
You're
Shut
not
up.
talking. You're not talking about
You
Downs.
just got lit up.
What?
What? Yeah, what? I'm with Tyler. What do you mean? What do
That Shane Gillis.
Oh, dude,
oh,
he's
where
hilarious.
he's like, it nicked me.
Oh, yeah, bro, it just-
I don't know if you can tell.
That's funny.
I have family members with Downs.
yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I got family members down syndrome. That part's so.
Bro, I love
Nick
Shane
G.
Gillis. He's hilarious.
He
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Have you guys seen the series Tired?
Shane Gillis, if you're watching this,
I've watched part of it.
I
I
will
haven't
buy you
watched
a
it for a
chocolate
while, though.
bar if you show up.
Can you shut up?
I was in my own thing.
Yeah, that's great on the ears.
What are you
I
talking
Tires.
about? No one cares. Tires. Wow. Really fucking
The show.
bet. The Netflix show with Shane Gillis.
Who?
Cares?
Dude, I can feel. Oh my god, dude, I felt that.
Holy shit! Gotta lose it.
Crash it
I
out.
felt a wave come off of him, bro.
We're gonna have a counter for how many times Josh crashes out this episode.
So far, it's just one.
Two.
Maybe
We'll
three.
count
That was
We'll count
close.
That was close.
Okay,
If I-
one and a half.
If
One
I
and a half.
would
One
have,
that-
which I was gonna,
1.75.
I was about 2 seconds away from just ripping this
Bro,
off.
that thing
Going,
definitely has condensation
So,
on there. That's at
what?
least
It's got
7.5.
condensation.
Point it down. It's at the ceiling. What you doing?
I guarantee
I
they
hope
can
to
hear
God I
me.
never get that,
Which one?
Please get away.
Dude,
from
I'm
me.
about to like.
Nobody's gonna like
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh my
Those are
god.
like what? I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I
nobody's
know,
watching
exactly.
anyway.
Yeah, just sitting like this. Yo, bro, no one's gonna like that.
No one's watching this anyway, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
So
I was watching this podcast
Basically.
the other day. Leftovers podcast. This guy was allowed for 0.2 seconds. I'm never watching that.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't take it.
Couldn't take what? Hold on.
Not safe for work, bro.
What can't you take? Let's go with that.
Cucumber. I could not.
Zucchini. This dude would.
Pineapple?
Yo, Josh, I got a question. for you.
Thermos?
It's pretty
What?
acidic.
Wait, a raccoon.
Maybe.
I don't know why I'm waiting for you to answer.
What? I don't know what I'm answering. I'm being honest.
Well, I got a question for you that's unrelated to whatever we're talking about.
Oh,
When did you
yeah.
first decide you like Vans,
I don't care anyway.
like
shoes.
like the brand? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because of your hat.
I have honestly always worn Vans.
Well, yeah,
I,
but do you like? Can you think about when the first time you got it and what you were like? Oh,
I probably had like I was probably one of them fools with little like Vans that only lasted 2 months because I was like a little kid, you know, little baby shoes they used to buy at Vans. You ever see those at the Vans store?
Yeah, they're cute.
They're fucking sick. I'm getting it from mine. I'm gonna be like, yeah, yo,
We matched him. We
he's gonna
dripped
come out.
it.
He's gonna go.
He? How you know that?
Miles is true and he is a lie.
He's
Dude, my last name is
on the
Miles,
way.
So I love Spider Man. So
yeah, steal his identity.
me and my fiance got what? Me and my fiance have a deal.
Okay.
Was it really
Enough
going to be
said.
Miles Morales?
That's
I'm upset.
Enough
I'm
said.
upset. I'm
That's
gonna do
the
my
deal.
own
I
thing.
said, and I quote, my last name is Morales, and I like Spider Man.
What if you have
me
a
and my
girl?
wife have a deal. Miles. Gwen Morales. No.
What about the
No.
last or middle name?
Huh?
What's the middle name?
It's gonna be Miles Benny Morales.
Benny.
Benny for what?
Benigno, which is my grandfather.
He's Benny for anything.
It Miles Benny. I'm Benny for anything. So and I looked and it sounds nice. I like the name Benny in the middle. Miles Benny Morales.
I think Benjamin sounds better.
That's
Yeah, way to whiten it
Oh,
up, bro.
dude. Yeah, dude. Good. I'll tell the wifey.
Oh,
Tyler
dude.
doesn't like that middle name. We gotta change it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they act
that's
like
all
I'm
you had to
not gonna be the
say.
godfather.
Oh my God, Tyler is right. Benny is a nice. Oh my
Just a
God.
recommendation,
He's
dog.
born. I go look. I was gonna call you Benny, but Tyler came up with
Oh,
a
it's gonna be fun if I call him Benjamin.
great. You guys ready?
No, don't put him on the
No.
pod.
Yes. Can you imagine putting him on speaker? Dude, that'd be a trip, everyone.
Hey,
But
what's up?
Dale,
Hey, what's up, puppy?
You're editing.
Well, how many times have I said I will? Let's
See.
just shoot it. We all stop what we're doing.
He's rocking the camera.
Tiggy.
Sorry for party rocking.
Look at the party pooper. Look at the culprit.
You're
You're under arrest, sir. Put your paws behind your back.
Siggy, are you excited for the new Snow White movie?
Yeah, let's hear some words from Siggy.
Come on, do it.
That's literally all they're gonna hear.
Do your trick. Show him.
Show 'em. He
What
starts
trick
going.
is that?
Why can't we talk about the social political way?
Yeah, he starts.
Yeah.
Whoa. He starts speaking facts to us.
Oh, no,
If
now
the
he's
chat
chilling.
started speaking right now, would you guys freak out?
Oh,
Or
no.
would you be like,
Well, that was not a nice
You're
one.
okay. Yeah, see?
Everyone's gonna be like, "Stop torturing that cat." And we're like, "We're not torturing."
you're
it.
holding the cat
Dude, that
wrong.
cat is a menace.
He's an ass sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think he's an ass?
He wants love just so he
He's not
can
an ass,
start
he's a cat.
play fighting with you, and he'll rip you
Just to
apart.
lure you in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legit.
He'll act nice and then like rip you apart.
The Vans are better than Converse.
Well, yeah, but why do you like Vans?
I think it's simple. I like their shirts, especially like
Is it because
it's simple
California.
and yeah, it's California. It's not okay. Not that it's California, but I used to longboard surf.
Why don't you like Hollister?
Because that's not that's,
It's
that's
the same thing.
but it's not outerwear. It's not for skateboarding. Like that's what I did the Vans for was longboarding,
Okay, fair enough.
skateboarding. I still have the shirt. Doesn't fit me anymore, but I have like the U.S. Huntington opening Vans shirt that they had at the U.S. opening, and
Was it too small for you,
yeah,
fatty?
say that. Oh, it's a little too small for me now.
See, eventually you're gonna think that's not, or right now you think it's nice. Eventually you're gonna be like,
No, I don't think
I'm
it's
gonna
nice
have
at all
nothing
because
to
I have
wear.
no clothes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I've
exactly.
had to go through like all my clothes again, and
Yeah, I
my
pretty
favorite
much,
shirts don't fit me.
yeah, I pretty much don't have any
You will
clothes.
see me with new shirts now. No
Is
kidding.
it because you're getting swole?
But yeah. Well,
Lift
what
up the
happens
shirt again?
is, yeah, maybe not down here, gentlemen, but up here we're good. We're all
You're
right.
focusing the upper.
Yeah.
Josh has like 5
Ah,
shot
don't,
days in a week.
quit looking down here. I'm focusing on the upper, dude. I'm focusing
Yeah,
on
look
the
at these
upper.
pecs.
I'm telling you, dude, it's not. Bro, if my family didn't have some naturally just bigger arms, I would not look any big. Not saying that I do, but I wouldn't look any.
So my favorite Vans are Honda Odysseys.
I want to stab.
Funny guy over here.
Okay,
real
when you
funny
see
guy.
a white van with like doors that open from the back,
The Fords.
what do you think?
What does that even mean?
Okay, so
What do you
I
think?
think it's
That's
the
a
white
Tyler ass
van.
question.
I think kidnapping.
Dude, but like honestly, if you were a true kidnapper, I think the last one you would be the kidnap van. You know what I mean? Like why would
Like
you?
handing out candy to children.
Yeah, but now it's like so obvious. People like that's not even like the real.
It's a work van.
Yeah, it's just like people.
You know
I don't
what's
know,
in
it's
there?
over stereotyped.
You want to know who's in there? It's freaking. You got Carter and Jose, and they're trying to get home from work. They got tools in the
They got
goddamn
a
van.
bunch of shit in the
They
back.
got tools clanking in the back.
And
Trust me,
bodies.
they couldn't even pick you up if they wanted
They
to.
got tools, kids, a body, just the normal shit in the back.
Can I go home?
Probably a little bit of weed, a little bit, just a tiny bit, a legal amount.
Hidden in one of the paint buckets.
Hitting
Yeah.
one of the paint buckets, if not all of them.
Oh, dude, funny.
Carlos has it behind his ear.
Chingada, ahorita me marihuana, yo no sé qué es.
Bro, I saw the funniest video on Instagram with the dude who got pulled over and he was trying to like tell the cops he wasn't high and that he didn't have anything. Bro, he cracked so quick. And the funniest part is the whole time he has a joint right here in his hat while he's talking
Yeah,
to the
I've
cop.
seen that video. It's
Yeah,
funny.
no,
and the cop is like, you know why I asked you today if you had any more weed in the car? And he just goes behind the dude's ear and he's like, because of this.
Dude, yeah, and the guy is instantly
And the
like,
guy's
no,
like,
that's
"Oh,
not mine.
that's not mine."
I think I've seen that.
Yes.
He goes back and forth because he's like, oh man. That's
To be fair, if he
crazy."
was like, I don't consent to any searches or seizures in my body, and then he did it, he might actually have some.
Yeah, because he started off saying, yeah, I might have a little bit. And he's like, no, that's not mine.
Tobacco.
Literally,
Tobacco.
I only got the issue with that one cop that one time at the gas station, but literally the best thing you do is shut your goddamn mouth, dude. If anyone asks any questions,
Dude, he was obviously stoned.
you just, if someone go, because, well, this is my thing. If you're innocently getting pulled over, say you get pulled over, and, you know, you're like, oh, hey, officer, how can I help you? You know, this and that. And he goes, you know, just say he goes, you got, you know, have you been smoking anything today? You got anything in the car? If they ask some suspicious ass question that's leading somewhere, you just shut your goddamn mouth. You just go, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and plead the fifth now. Because you don't,
Because you're not allowed. Lawyers aren't allowed to ask leading questions.
well, yeah, that's what I'm
In
saying.
a court.
Because they can, exactly. So if they ask you that in court, which is where it matters, you can legit just not. You don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
they're
Like,
not
if
gonna
you're leading
court
questions,
when you
like,
get
have you smoked
Miranda
anything
ties.
today?
Well, the whole thing is people think the silence is guilty. They legit can't do anything if you say nothing. Like they don't have anything against you because even saying no is bad. You know, if you go, do you know how fast? You know, say you're getting pulled over speed limit. Oh, you were going 75. You know, did you know you were going 75? You go, oh no, I didn't know I was going 75. You have to understand. You saying that, you just confirmed that you were going 75.
And that you weren't
but
paying attention
that
to
you
the
didn't
road.
know about it. So
Yeah.
you literally just by thinking you're innocent, just going, or even denying it and going, no, I didn't go that fast. You are still giving them an answer of going, no, you didn't go that fast.
To be fair, last time I got pulled over, I gave him a reason to take it.
That's what
And
I'm
I wasn't
saying.
and
That's
I
what
wasn't
I'm
even
saying.
that much over either.
That's what I'm saying. There is no.
I was like 5 miles
at
over.
that point, it's the law.
Yeah, you're usually going to get a ticket 99% of the time.
Then again, if I get caught, let's say I am going 75, and I get pulled over, I'm not gonna argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. He's gonna go. You know, you're going 75.
Yeah, the majority of the time the cops do get it right. Is the
Right,
thing.
right,
And
right.
if you're sitting there like arguing with the cops, there's a small probability you might get tased, ripped out of your car. So it's better
Nah,
just to like,
cooperate.
yeah, it's better usually just to like not.
But then
make a
that
fuss
you need to
about it.
understand the difference. There's cooperating, and then
Yeah.
there's giving up.
They
You
have
have
to.
to know that there's a fine line between like, because if you get pulled over for traffic, say they do give you a ticket for going 75, and then he starts going, "You have anything in the car? Any drugs? Any alcohol? Anything I need to know about?" That's when you shut your mouth. Because what he's trying to do is now get more out of you. Because these people don't. I mean, it sucks to say because I don't have any problem with cops. But they're out to ruin your life, unfortunately.
They're out to meet a quota.
Right, and they're out there to, but that's my problem. That's why I don't like. That's why I have a disagreement with traffic cops because I'm like, you are legit wasting our taxpayer dollars because somebody's going 5 over, or somebody's going, someone California stopped real quick. Like you're really gonna like find someone like $300, ruin their fucking like whole situation financially because that's tough, dog. Like when you get tickets, I've never got a ticket, so I don't.
I got a speeding ticket at
What?
16 and it ruined my
Yeah.
insurance. Forever.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it ruined my insurance.
How fast were you?
30 over.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah, what were you
That's the thing,
doing?
but that's the thing. It's justified sometimes.
Okay, well-
but if you were going like 5 over, I'd be like, that dude's an asshole.
Okay, so I was going.
Wait, is this the one you went to court for?
No, that was a different.
I know, this one, it seems like he
Whoever
was in the
was
wrong.
talking trash,
Well, this one,
problem.
okay, I wasn't wrong on this one. I was definitely speeding, but the cop like hit me with the max penalties on everything.
But how fast were you going?
I was going like 25 over.
Be honest.
Oh, bro, they usually take your
Damn.
license away.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, if you want to be really kind of.
Yeah, no, he let you off.
Yeah, but it still wrecked my insurance for the next 10 years.
I mean, it's better than not having a license.
Wait,
Yeah.
that means at 26 you'll be good.
Yeah,
So you chilling. That's a
Yeah,
quarter of your life.
Just don't get pulled over.
Yeah, last time I got pulled over, it was
25.
only 2 points, and I already got those 2 points back because I paid my ticket off.
yeah, I was stupid.
I have not been pulled over
Dude,
yet.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I've only gotten 1 ticket, but I've been pulled over 3 times.
I haven't been pulled over. I haven't gotten a ticket.
I've never been pulled over since then because I learned my lesson the first time.
I got pulled over because my car was suspicious and matched the car of somebody else's that was like on the run.
I would have fought that.
Well, I didn't. They saw it wasn't me. I was like
But that's
obviously different.
Right, but that's not enough. Well, okay, if they start
They didn't-
charging you with stuff,
Well, yeah, they didn't do anything. to me.
Because
They looked at me.
suspicion-
They're like, "Hey, do you know why I pulled you over?" I was like, "No, I have no
suspicion
idea."
is
And they're
not a
like,
crime.
"All right, no,
And
you're
that's
good
what
to
you
go."
need to know. Suspicion's not a crime. They have pulled you over for a crime. They have to know.
I think we can all agree.
This was in a different state, though.
the worst thing to
that's
do.
That's a custom.
What do you
Well,
think the
I
worst
was
thing
just
to do?
saying.
Probably pull a gun on the cop.
Yeah.
Well,
You play
Yeah.
stupid games.
Yeah.
And
He's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what-
just saying the people that get pulled over and they're like, I was scared, so I pulled the gun.
Or like try
Why?
To, yeah,
Well,
try to plead,
there are
like, that's
those.
just-
Well, there are those times that cops have just
Well, here's the
opened
thing.
fire,
Well, that's because they thought they saw it.
and
But
well,
that's not what I'm
there's-
talking
no,
about. I'm
there's
talking
some-
about the people that
but-
are like,
in reality,
Officer!
there have been
I have this
Let
for
me give you
you.
a situation.
there have been some corrupt cops.
Because I watch way too much of this.
I'm not going to
crap.
deny that, but I'm saying a majority of people that are just pulling guns on cops, that's not
Let
good.
me give you a
No, I
situation.
agree
Let me
with
give you a
you.
situation because this
I
is
agree with
where
you.
it's a gray line. These officers were going to this apartment building.
The
They
guy
were
holding
not-
the remote.
No, it's a different story.
Oh,
This
then
guy
I
was
know.
holding a gun, but basically what happened was these cops went up to this door, right? They're knocking on this guy's apartment door. This dude's like not answering pretty much. Anyway, a dude that's in another apartment opens the door because from his report he hears, stuff going outside, yelling because the cops are knocking on the door. He's like, "What's going on?" So he comes out with a gun at his side, opens the door, and checks outside. The cop, there's 2 cops. The cop at the door, and then there's the cop that's further back that literally is like pretty much right next to the door. Here's the door, right? Gun. Right. He goes, there's a gun. He goes, but here's the thing, because this is what literally would have got him killed, is they went, freeze, and then pap, 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 and they started shooting. Thank God the dude at the door didn't freeze, because he would have died. He got out of the damn way. The dude with the gun at the hotel room jumped out of the way. And pretty much now the cops are at this dude's door with this guy who's got a gun. Which, mind you, what that guy did with the door is completely legal. What he did was
Yeah.
walk out with a gun, check the door. Because this is the part that pisses me off. The cops are like, oh, they're dangerous, they're dangerous. You all have guns too. You all have guns and you're coming up to people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say you just got pulled over. There's 2 cops with guns. It's the same situation. I got 2 random strangers with guns.
Yeah.
Right? So I have every reason, like those cops just did, to try to whip a gun out, whatever the hell the case is. But it's getting to a bad point where it's like cops are using just the sight of someone's right. Like this dude, he had a gun. He, like came home, he had a gun, came out. It was holstered in the back of his thing, legal completely. But since he had a gun, the cops are, they're like, "Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Get off my property! What the hell are you talking about? What are you doing? Get off! Get off! Get off!" He's like, "You have a gun." He's like, "It's my house. It's my property. It's my gun. What are you?"
Of course, I
talking
got a
about?"
gun.
Of course, I got a gun. Idiot. I got two random strangers with guns at my door. I don't know who you are.
I mean, I attribute that to a little bit of bad decision making, but I also do. I agree with
On the
you.
cops' part,
Everybody's part, because I mean, there's a lot of things in that situation. I mean, everybody did what they thought was right, and the cops definitely. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. The cops definitely. That's why I'm talking about like bad decision making, because they only saw the gun and then that everything escalated.
Yeah.
They didn't try to de-escalate, and that's the whole point of being.
but it's the
a cop.
fact that they went freeze. The dude didn't
And
draw the
then
gun.
just-
He just went like this. Went freeze. Pat, pat, pat. They start shooting at him automatically.
Well, no, I get that. I'm
Because
not.
Your
disagreeing.
flight, I would. If someone pulls a gun on me, my first movement is not to stop.
Yeah.
It's to move. I'm not gonna stop. That's why I think it's so ridiculous when cops go freeze. You're like, why would I? There's a gun in my face. My first reaction is to not freeze.
Yeah, that's true.
Because my thing is, if you go freeze, right? Say they don't have a deadly weapon, they don't know what's going on, and they start like moving, not necessarily like running away, but they're kind of like, they're not charging at you. They're not a cop. Like, why are you gonna shoot them? Like, why are you gonna freaking light this person up because they're trying to get out of the way of a gun? What the hell would you do if someone had a gun on you?
Well,
You wouldn't just go.
Hey, bro, I'm just gonna say,
It's so ridiculous.
I'm just glad we don't have GTA cops.
Oh my
What do you
out of
mean?
nowhere.
They suck.
Dude, what do you mean? You just look at them and they fucking rip
What
a
do you got?
shotgun on
I
you.
just put my cheat code in. And they're all go slow mo, and then I'm just pow.
You're talking about
No.
multiplayer.
Yeah, bro.
Is that about what?
I'm talking about the cops in
Never.
multiplayer. You'll just bump
No, I know.
You'll just bump into one and they'll be like, "What?" And then they'll just punch you.
Not even kidding. Hey, see, but you know what's funny? If you walk around with a gun around a cop in GTA, they don't draw the gun.
Until you aim at
Until you
them.
aim.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like crazy.
But
that
also, you
GTA
don't even
laws
have. But
make
all,
no sense.
well, yeah. But also, you don't even have to have a gun. They'll gun you down just for hitting them.
Yeah.
Well, not even hitting them. Just like. Oh,
My thing is, I feel like
my
if a
bad.
guy walks up to a cop, punches them in the back of the head, and the cop shoots them,
randomly, sometimes you can
sucks
just
to suck.
randomly. Sometimes you can just look at them and they'll shoot you.
Because it's like a slippery slope. Like the whole reason that they're like, I had to shoot him was because it's like, okay, say he does hit me in the back of the head, he knocks me out, I'm dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, but that's why it's like play stupid games with super pride. You don't know what you're gonna win, but you're gonna win something.
Well, yeah, no normal person is gonna go punch a cop.
Right.
Is the thing. You're not.
You wouldn't?
No normal person is gonna get themselves shot by the cops, basically. Unless in those crazy circumstances, which does happen. It's also like that stuff is just bound to happen.
It's
because
just a bad. It's just a
Yeah.
bad outcome to a bad situation.
Well,
That's
if you
all.
ever, if you ever
Someone's
hear,
crashing out.
say you are at a traffic stop and you hear the, I'm not arguing, I'm done because I'm not getting shot over nothing.
Yep.
I'll take it in court.
Dude, that's
We'll go to
literally
court.
happened to me. I'm sure I've told you guys. I told you guys when this happened. Actually, we were playing video games. I walked to go get a bag of chips,
Oh yeah.
and as I was walking back from the convenience store right outside my apartment building, all I hear is "Freeze, motherfucker!" Literally, I turn around. There's like 6, 7 cop cars all blockading the street with their guns drawn, pointing at me, and made me like walk backwards and
Travis with his
frisked me. And
Funyuns.
yeah, I had a
That
bag.
is so illegal.
Black-
Like that's what pisses me off. That's illegal. Beyond all compare, what they just did to you is against your constitution.
You see, it's not at the same time
It is.
because it's not because they had authorization to use deadly force because they're looking for a guy.
not
with a
against you. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
That's
but they
still,
don't know.
gun. Yeah,
They
but
don't-
they
Exactly.
don't know.
but that's still illegal. You
Because
could have fought that.
imagine if he was the person and they
No.
just started blasting on the cops.
No, you can ask them what reason. You literally could have went. What reason do you have to be pointing this gun at me? And if they literally
careful
said,
with those
"Oh,
guys.
because somebody in there," you haven't confirmed it's me. You haven't done that because
Well-
what they're doing by frisking you is they've confirmed that you.
Well, okay,
That's
they
so
didn't
illegal.
like freaking cavity search me. All they did was just like this, and that was it. And
That's
I was
searching
like,
your person.
okay, well, instantly I was like, okay, what's going on? Why are you guys doing this? I was confused too. And they're like, we're looking for a guy who has a gun in the neighborhood running around plaid shirt, had a big old plaid shirt on. And they said, they instantly realized it wasn't me and just said, "Go on
I
your
had
way."
this same situation. You know what I told them to do is go fuck. I told you cannot have my ID. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. I'm going to the
Well, they
freaking
didn't
gas
even
station.
they
to
didn't
get
ask for my
Twix
ID or
bar.
anything. They were just looking for a
And a
guy
Red
with a gun.
I mean, I literally had the cop.
Right. But dude, you think they put your? But you have to put it in perspective, dog.
Well,
might
yeah,
have
they
been
put my
looking for
life
someone
in danger.
They put your
Yeah.
life in danger. Right then, they could have killed you. No
Yeah.
problem, no questions asked. And if they would have shot you, this is what pisses me off too. If a guy murders a cop, in 2 weeks they find that person, charge him, he's in jail. If it's the other way around, it takes months, years to even figure out what happened.
Administratively.
There's literally a thing where it's on camera of this person, this cop murdering this person, right? And it's taking years for it to be figured out. If it was the other way around, it would have been signed deal, put that idiot in jail. He's done. Like, to me, that is crazy, dude. Because what they did is 100% without a doubt against the rights.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
they
it
had
was
nothing
it was
against
terrifying, and they could imagine if I ran or walked hard, and they would just all. There was probably like 10 cops.
But
They would
that's
have
what I'm
blasted
saying.
me.
Your human reaction.
But
could have
okay, but
got
I
you
will
killed,
say,
which is ridiculous.
this was up in Grand Junction. I've never had any sort of crazy experiences like that, but in Grand Junction, I had a few run-ins with the police in Grand Junction.
So
I mean, to
basically,
be fair,
don't go to
dog,
Grand
there's some
Junction.
crazy shit that happened when we were there.
Or like the cops were crazy. Like
People there
I've been
are
harassed by
crazy.
the cops up there like probably 3 or 4 times, literally, just
What do
like
you-
that stuff. Like I kid you
Jeez.
not, yeah.
Travis,
But
the people
in the
we met there
Springs-
were crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean it's just the scene there, but in the Springs, I've never had one single issue. I mean,
Because I get where you're coming from constitutionally, but at the same time, I'm not wanting to get my ass blasted.
No, but that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm
But
saying
I'm
is
also
what
not
I
wanting
would
other
have
people to
done
get
was
blasted
I would have
for-
sent a complaint and would have been like, "Yo, I had 8 guns drawn on me. I did nothing wrong. I need because you can get compensation for that. That's traumatizing.
Yeah,
Your life was
but
at
they're on
danger.
high alert. What do you want them to do? Like, they
Shoot
see
you?
someone and they're
Like
like,
that is not an
"Hmm,
excuse.
not
That
that guy."
No excuse is that any way to kill someone. And no excuse.
but they didn't
He-
kill Travis.
He's wearing shorts and a plaid shirt getting groceries, and do you think it's okay for them to draw 8 guns at you, frisk you, and they get no consequence?
Now, I
No.
will say, if I saw someone walking leisurely out of a grocery store, I'm not going to be like, that's our guy.
No.
But at the same time, he fits the description, so I'm going to be a little on edge.
That literally would have been the only. But this is the thing: the cops, when I got pulled over at 7-Eleven, I got 2 cops on me, and I didn't get pulled over. But what happened was I was walking out of the gas station. Same thing as Travis. I fit the description of somebody. That is not enough. Suspicion is not a crime. I literally told them, I went, we need to see your ID. You're not getting my ID. I don't know who you are. You don't know. No.
well, okay,
They made
yeah,
me sit.
that's
They made me sit on the curb
I feel like
and
that's
wait. And I went,
way
am I
different.
yeah,
getting
that's
detained?
the reason you had.
Bro, absolutely. But the
They-
point was they used the basis of you look like this person, so they're going to use that as a reason to no offense, but abuse their power. That's what they just did to you.
I mean, it's policing's a tough job to do. The only reason we were treated differently is because the information they had.
Mhm.
What they thought, the information they had was that there was like a gun involved. I mean, they're gonna treat that a lot differently than whatever the hell was going on with you at the gas station.
They thought someone robbed the bank armed, so they thought I was armed walking out of a gas station. What kind of ridiculous shit is that? I just bought this stuff. That's what I literally said. I went, here's my receipt. I just bought this. You think if I rob the place, I'm gonna go buy some Red Bull and a Twix at the gas station? But they were trying to pretty much what they tried to do is intimidate you, like they were doing with me. They were trying to intimidate you, saying, "No, you need to give me your ID." We need. I go, what crime did I commit? You didn't do anything wrong. You did nothing wrong. And this is what you need to do. You need to get them to say that. Oh, I did nothing wrong, so am I free to go? No, you're being detained. For what crime? Oh, you fit the description of this person. I went, that's not a crime. What do you need? No. Can I get your ID? No, absolutely not. I didn't do anything wrong. You can't get my ID. What is this, fucking 1945 Germany? No, you can't get my ID. Because that's exactly like, no, you can't just ask people for their ID.
I feel like that's pretty extreme.
Well, no, but that's what they used to do. They used to go, give me your papers. What?
Yeah.
You could just be minding your own business. Give me your papers. That's not how this is America, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it was different.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not. That's not the comparison I'm trying to make. What I'm saying is that's not right.
No, you
So-
did nothing wrong.
Right.
Them on
So
the
I
other
made them wait 30 minutes. I sat there on the curb because apparently I was detained and I just didn't want to argue it. But I go, you can't detain someone if I didn't do a crime. I'll sit there arguing. I go, what am I detained for? You look like somebody.
So did you
need
write
to stay here.
a complaint?
Well, that's the thing too. I thought.
So you don't even hold your word.
I was angry about it too
18,
for a while.
I was like, just get me out of this. I don't want to deal with it. So no, they didn't get my ID. But this is the thing. They were trying to get it out of me. And this is I don't know what they're going to do with my ID. What if they run it in their system? What if they do something this and that? What if they try to also, oh, you have this. Now you have this going on. No.
They
Because
look for warrants.
you're selling yourself out. Why would you do that? These people have no respect
Did
for
you
you.
do something dark in your past, Josh?
No.
Sounds like it.
And
They could have looked me up,
and they'll
found
ask
something.
questions and find got nothing to say, dude. I mean, they were asking me a bunch of questions. Where do you live around here? I go, yeah, I live in Concord. All you need to know. Okay,
That's
cool. Cool. What's your name? I just want you call me Josh. Okay. Can I get you out of there?
Josh is
Probably
acting
not.
like a spy, bro.
Probably not.
As long as you
But to
don't
me, that's
give
where
a
you're
name.
That's where you're miss. That's the problem. Is you're thinking that that's suspicious. That's you following your rights. You have every right to say.
But yeah, and
okay.
okay,
In court, they're not going to go. When they asked him a question, he was silent.
I'm not getting shot though.
What?
That's all I'm
So
saying.
that's what I'm saying. If they would have went, then I would have been like, well, I'm not getting shot over this.
That's what he
Right?
did.
That I know, but what I'm saying is, Travis, what you should have. I'm not saying right then and there they draw the guns. You go, "What? This is ridiculous.
That's what you're
Are
making
you
it
out of
sound
your
like.
minds? No, you fight the system after.
Well,
that's what I'm
ex-
telling people.
that's
Is
exactly what
don't
happened.
get shot over it. Get them legally shot after it.
Well,
You get
that's
what I'm
what
saying?
all that happened as soon as I was like they brought me back
Wait,
to 'em.
get them. Legally.
Yeah, I don't know.
God
about that
damn it. Legally shot, dude. Legally.
Yeah, a bunch of cops. We should put that on there.
You know what I mean.
You're
you
so
know.
stupid.
You know what I mean.
I get what you mean, but the way you phrased it made it sound like Travis. You should have been like, "Nah, fuck you," going out of
There's
the
no
grocery
way that.
store.
No, I never said that.
That
And
is what you
and
made it
neither
sound
did I-
like.
No.
Because you
never.
became really
I made it
defensive
apparent that
as
it
soon as he
wrong.
was like, I like did what they said and like backed up to them and everything. And you were like,
All I
that's
said-
against your constitutional right.
It
Well,
is.
it's like okay,
It
that's
is.
that's all good and dandy, and that's all so well within your rights. But at the end of the day, you're gonna get just along a lot smoother and on your way if you just
if you
yeah,
comply.
if you just give them your ID real quick. You don't have
That's
anything
also
to worry
a problem,
about if
'cause
you're not
it's
a
like your
wanted
kid.
criminal. They're not gonna make up charges
Doug,
on you.
if
They're not gonna.
enforce a rule. Okay, say you enforce a rule, and someone is just they're constant. You know, they're just pretty much not. How am I wording this? What I'm saying is, if you're
Yeah.
not keeping in check the people who are giving you these rules, they're going to use it to abuse the power like they do.
Well, if
Because
there's a
that's why they ask
constant
you these
thing
questions.
happening to you every day.
You don't
yeah,
have to
but
answer
it's
these
not.
questions, but they think you're stupid, and they know. No offense, Tyler, and they know that you don't know your rights, and that you're just gonna comply. I'm just gonna comply. Everything will be okay.
I'll comply.
If you watch
again, I
anything,
assess the
Any
threat.
legal thing, complying is different.
No,
than-
I
than
will
you
assess the
giving
threat.
up your right.
As long as you're not committing crimes,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're not gonna get shot. The truth is, you're not gonna get shot unless you're doing something to get shot over.
Yes,
Okay.
So you have nothing to worry
So
about.
you truly,
might as well
I
comply.
agree. You should no.
No,
That's
don't
my thought
comply.
process.
No, don't comply. No, screw that. Fuck
Complying is different than them breaking your rights. I can't believe you guys are okay with that. Like to me, that's just insane.
Okay, but it's different by state. You know that, right?
But this is why
There's
this is why I'm a
different
little more
state
passionate
law.
about this. It's my dad. Okay, he's from a different country.
Ah, here we
The
go.
rights they have, he wishes, or the rights that they don't have, they wish that they had here. Is what like he's just like, wait, you can do this, you could do that, you could. You have so many rights in this country that you need to keep in check. Officers, the reason that they're asking all these questions, they know that you can totally deny, is because they know that the general public doesn't know these things. So they're just going to comply. They're just going to do whatever we ask. They work for you. They pull you over. It's like you just pulled up to the McDonald's drive-thru, dog. They serve you.
Well, yeah, okay.
Do you understand that?
99% of the
They
time.
serve you. So
Yeah.
when they start going, you got weed in your car, you got drugs.
Yeah, but
no. You need to give me your ID. You need to give me that. No, I don't.
But they
What's the best
also,
number?
that's why,
Because
that's,
you giving them ID now. Now you're just a little bitch to them. Like, don't you understand
bro,
that?
you're thinking more about yourself and not as much as like the general population, the common good. Because the reason why they're
What?
doing this is to protect everybody.
No.
I get that
they're
I get, no,
overreaching
I get it.
with
I
their
get,
power. No,
I get that they're infringing upon your rights.
everyone's right.
Okay, but some like that's what it's a gray line because how do you defend the public without?
That's why I said 5 or 10 times. As soon as you hear the stop arguing, because now your life's in danger. You get what I'm saying? Because
Well,
they
I
are unreasonable. Look up the videos, dog. There's so many.
Oh, I know.
unreasonable
I'm not
crazy
disagreeing
cops,
with
but
you.
it's not even that they're unreasonable. These are normal people walking up and they're asking questions they know are infringing on your rights because it's your fault if you don't protect it. If you start giving them information, that's your fault, and they know it. They're going, "This guy's stupid." Do you have weed in the car? Yeah. Idiot. Do you drive? Oh, have you had any drinks tonight? Yeah, I had a couple drinks. You want to do a? This is the funny part. I guarantee you guys don't know this, but if somebody asks you, yeah, you want to do a sobriety test for us, field test? You say no. You say no. I'll take a breathalyzer because they will do anything. If you do that stupid sobriety test, you take a little trip, you look a little nervous, you start shaking. They're gonna go, "Oh, this guy's drunk. He shows all the signs. We got him on camera."
They got drunk.
Because you're subjecting yourself to being guilty. You're gonna walk up there like an idiot.
You do
right?
realize that it's different state to state too, right?
For which one though?
Depending on like
If you're
how
talking about a
everything,
stop and
basically.
identify,
what the police can
You're
like,
talking- right.
ask for and everything.
It's a-
Because there's certain states you have
it's
to give
called-
your ID.
Yeah.
it's called a stop and identify. You have to give your no, but do you understand that constitutionally, unless you're
Yeah,
a
but
cop
in
can't walk up to
a
you.
state,
No, in any state, a cop can't walk up to you and just ask for your ID. No, they cannot.
I'm pretty
They
sure
have
there's
to have
some
a
states where they
reasonable,
can.
articulate.
Google that.
suspicion of a
Look it
crime.
up, Trey.
Yes, there is not. It's called a stop and identify law. That's different. That's different. You still have to be committing something. You have to identify yourself. If I saw you hit somebody, I walk over and I go, "Sir, you need to give me your ID right now. I just saw you hit that person. You have to give them your ID." Because they have a reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime. They saw you hit somebody with a car, you got out drunk, walking around, and they went, "Sir, I need your ID right now." That's different. Because, Jackson, what you're saying is if you're walking down the street right now, you're minding your own business, a cop comes out to you, just goes, "Give me your ID." You have to give it to him?
Depending on the state.
No. No.
I'm
No.
pretty sure.
There's no state law that
Does
makes
that
it
sound right?
because
Yeah, in some
it's called a stop and identify law. That's what it's called. You still have to have
Let's
a
research
reasonable suspicion. You can't. What?
Let's research it.
But
'Cause
this is
I
what
want to
I'm
be
saying. This is
proven
what's
wrong.
scary. You, Paul, I can hopefully say you are wrong. You are wrong. You cannot. A cop just can't walk up to you and ask for your ID, and you have to give it to him. No. I walk out my house because then if that's the case, they could walk up to your door, ask for your ID. No. Are you kidding me? What is this?
the only thing is if you have to provide your ID if they ask for it. They have
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
But if they just go, "Travis, you're walking down the street. Hey, give me your ID. Why do you need my ID?" And they go, "I just want your ID." You think that that's a
Or if you're driving a car, they can ask for your ID too.
yeah, if they have a reasonable suspicion
need
of a crime.
You
If
also
I'm
need a
just
license.
driving my car and they pull me over, and I go, "Why'd you pull me over?" And they go, "I just want your ID." I'm gonna tell them to go fuck themselves. That's not how it works.
All right. Well, moral of the story is everybody has their opinions. Comment section. Be nice.
Well, no. Well,
Yeah, I
this is the
think-
moral of the story. Know your rights, people. Because this
But
is-
also, everybody
Know your rights.
realize, yeah, and that's one of your rights is to have an opinion. So respect other people. I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying that to them, just so there's no arguing.
Well,
in
yeah,
the
respect
comments.
other people's opinion. But if there's a cop trying to find you and put your life in danger,
Again, we
well,
all
I'm
have
fired for
opinions.
that.
Do what you feel is right.
I don't have a problem with the cops.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's how you want. That's how you want to do things. That's your opinion.
Well, I'm just saying, Tyler, for your benefit, if you ever get pulled over, you better shut your mouth. Because you seem like the guy who's going to yap your way to jail.
Dog, I've been pulled over. I'm good.
Well, I'm saying if you actually do something and you want to save your ass,
I'm
don't
not
open
gonna
your
ever
mouth.
do something. 'Cause
Dog,
I'm not
if
stupid.
you ever drink in your car, if you ever bleed in your car, you're
I
going to
don't.
need to know how to defend yourself.
We better call here before we talk for another hour. Let's do the outro.
Holy shit, we
Yeah,
got it
but-
sitting here.
But to end this, in some states, stop and identify statutes require individuals to provide their name when stopped by law enforcement.
Yeah, your name. I don't have to give you my ID. Are you out of your mind? What's your name, Josh? That's what I have to give them. But here's the thing: if I give them my last name, they can look me up. That's why I should say, "No, I'm Josh. What's your last name?" You don't need to know. It's Josh.
Yeah, but it says name. It doesn't say full name.
No, your name. You have to identify.
Hey,
as a
this is
person.
we're training
We're
to be
grabbing
lawyers,
it- we're
damn it.
grabbing
We're
at
gonna take
Nick
the bar.
But this is my problem. Is that's no offense, guys. That's general knowledge that I feel like as an American citizen you should know.
Well, I don't plan to get pulled over,
No,
Josh.
but nobody does. Nobody does, dude. Just like you don't plan to get in a car accident, but you still wear your seatbelt. Okay?
You wear your seatbelt?
Honestly, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, you really do. I don't even know why you're saying that. You
I
don't even
do.
lock your car.
Did you
either.
know that?
I do lock my car. I lock my car. What kind of stupid comment is that?
Do
Why are you looking at me like that, Tyler?
whoa. Do
We
you
can have a staring contest all day and night. Don't tell me I don't lock my car.
You
fool.
definitely don't,
You put your shoes on backwards when you leave the door, dude. Don't talk about what I'm.
bro. There have been many times you have
I
said,
don't leave my car unlocked. I don't.
Yeah,
park,
you
I don't
do.
just go.
"Yeah, you have."
Get to lock my car. That's different than me going.
Bro, I remember several times you're just like, "Yeah, I didn't lock my car."
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I don't-
Travis,
I don't think
Jackson,
Travis, have I ever looked
anything?
at you and went, "Yo, man, fuck locking the car"?
Well, no, because I'll ask you. I'm like, "Yo, did you lock
What?
your car?" And you're like, "No."
Dude, I'm like dude. You should know that. You should know the type of person I am. I would not do that.
Okay.
All right, close this out. Cares.
Go ahead, Mr. Gapper.
Linnell was what? Yapper. All right, don't yap your way to jail. More of the story. Leftovers podcast. you're gonna have a good
Know your
time,
rights.
good week. Know your rights. Okay, just because a quick cop pulls you over doesn't mean you give them all that crap.
Tell someone you love them.
Tell someone you hate them.
I hate Tyler with his like always like his positive message.
Hey, bro, you just gotta throw it in there.
Like, subscribe, share. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any videos that we post. Let us know those comments in the section, all that good stuff.
We love the 12 of you.
All 12 of you that watch these.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know
Technically,
how
it's
you
8
listen.
because there's 4
I
of
don't
us.
know how you listen, but we appreciate it anyway.
Didn't think of that.
All
did you?
right. Leftovers out.
There it is. Goddamn, dude, I hate that.